name is Henry Oise. I lead the Springs of Light Global Missions. It's a mission ministry that reaches out to the lost, reaches out to Muslim communities, Muslim villages especially. All right, today I want to talk about the missionary call. I want to just say this clearly. There's no such thing as the missionary call. Yeah, no such thing as missionary call. In Ephesians 4, we are told that he ascended, the Lord ascended from verse 7 reading down to verse 13. Our Lord ascended and then gave gifts to all men. And he has set in the church apostles, prophets, teachers, evangelists, pastors. That's the call. That's the call. Why is it that when it comes to missions, we start talking about the missionary call? There's no such thing as the missionary call. There's a missionary commission. There's the Great Commission that is for everyone. Don't be confused about the calling. The calling, God is going to use the fivefold ministries mentioned in Ephesians 4. Going to use the gifts of the Spirit mentioned in 1 Corinthians 12. He's going to use the gifts and talents mentioned in Romans 12. But when it comes to missionary calling, it's just an excuse for a materialistic church not to go. So I come to a church and the pastor introduced me as a missionary. And everybody just looked at me, oh, it's a missionary, and they just wonder, oh, it's a strange one. And then the Spirit of God begins to use me. And they begin to ask me, are you sure it was a missionary? Or was he? Are you sure it was a missionary? Or is it an evangelist? Is it prophesied? Is it visions? Is it prophet? And shut up. There's no such thing as a missionary call. God has set in the church apostles, prophets, teachers, pastors, evangelists, and all should go. An aspect of the Great Commission must be fulfilled. The urban field is there, the rural field is there, but we must all go. Let's not kid ourselves and say, there must be a mysterious calling for a missionary. I came to tell you, nobody's confused when it comes to who's a pastor. Nobody. I've never seen a pastor who is confused about his call. I've never seen an evangelist who is confused about his call. I've not seen a prophet who is confused about his call. I've not seen an apostle who is confused about his call. So while people begin to say, I'm not called to be a missionary, I'm not sure I have to receive a call to do missions. You don't have to receive a call to do missions. Jesus gave the Great Commission and he gave it to the church. It's our mandate. Everyone. Oh, you're brash, you're rude. Sorry. I love the church. And so many people have been kept back from answering the call because they're waiting for somebody, maybe an angel, to come and tell them you are called to be missionaries. No angel will tell you that. Why? Read the book. There's a missionary commission. There's a Great Commission. It's the church mandate. It's the church job. It's the church duty. So there's no confusion. Yeah, use your gifts and fulfill his commandment. Use your talent for the work of the Great Commission. Use your calling as an evangelist, as a prophet. You know what's going on right now? It pains my heart that the early church sends her best. Yes, sir, sends her best. Philip went. God raised Paul. The church gave the best. Timothy gave her best. Titus. Read the Bible. The best went. But in our day, all the apostles and the prophets and the evangelists and the teachers say, oh, I'm not called to be a missionary. And they sit on the people and pay us their tithe and their offering. And they don't go. And they send weak ones to go. No, sir. God wants to send the very best. And the very best of Christ is in those fivefold call. The prophet must get involved in missions. The apostles must get involved in missions. The teachers must get involved in missions. The pastors must get involved in missions. Of course, the evangelists must get involved in missions. And the church must rise and begin to support those who truly go, not those who stay. Hello. God bless you.